Hey there, and welcome. If you're looking to crush Spanish this semester, then you are in exactly the right place. We're about to break down the entire assessment plan for you, giving you a crystal clear roadmap so you know precisely what's coming and how you can knock it out of the park.
All right, let's get right to it. The big question on everyone's mind. How will your success actually be measured? What does doing well in this course really look like when it comes to your grade? Let's dive in and find out.
So here's the big picture. Your grade is basically broken down into three key areas. Right off the bat, you can see a huge chunk. A massive 60% is all about communication. Then you have comprehension tests making up 30%, and finally, knowledge quizzes are the last 10%. The biggest takeaway here? This course is all about using the language, not just memorizing it. The focus is on active communication, because that's how you really start to feel fluent.
Okay, so let's really dig into that biggest piece of the pie, shall we? This section is really the heart and soul of the course. It's all about your ability to actively communicate in Spanish.
Yeah, 60%. Just let that sink in for a second. That number tells you everything you need to know about what we're prioritizing here. The goal isn't just for you to know about Spanish, it's for you to actually use it. This is your chance to shine and show what you can do.
That's exactly right. These aren't just random assignments. They're designed to put your skills to the test in real, practical situations. It's your opportunity to really engage with the language in a way that feels meaningful, both when you're speaking and when you're writing. So you might be wondering, what makes up that huge 60%? Well, it's actually split perfectly down the middle. Half of it, that's a full 30% of your entire grade, comes from one big semester project where you'll get to show off your speaking skills. The other 30% is made up of two final tasks, each worth 15%, where the focus is going to be on your writing.
Okay, moving on to the next big chunk of your grade, testing comprehension. This part, worth 30%, is all about the other side of the coin. It's not just about what you can say, but what you can understand when you hear or read Spanish.
30%. So yeah, it's a really significant part of your grade. It just drives home the point that being a great communicator isn't only about talking. It's about being a great listener and a great reader too. Both skills are absolutely fundamental.
So this section is split in two. First up, we've got the listening test, which is 15% of your grade. The goal here is pretty simple actually, to see how well you can pick up on key information from spoken Spanish. And you'll notice it covers topics from the whole course, so you'll want to keep your ears tuned in all semester long.
And balancing that out, the other 15% comes from a written test. You can think of it as the twin to the listening test, but this time it's all about your reading comprehension. Again, you'll be pulling out basic info from texts that cover material from the entire semester.
All right, and that brings us to the last and smallest piece of the puzzle. You should really think of these less like big, scary exams and more like quick little check-ins to make sure you're getting the hang of the foundational concepts of the language and culture.
So this whole section is just 10% total, and it's split evenly between two simple online quizzes. Each one is only worth 5%. The whole point here is to help reinforce your learning, not to add a bunch of stress to your plate.
So here's the deal with those quizzes. The first one covers topic 1, and the second one covers topic 2. And get this, they're only about 10 minutes each. They're designed to be a super quick, efficient way for you to check in with yourself and see if you're getting the main concepts.
Okay, so we've gone through all the individual pieces. Now it's time to put it all together. Let's zoom out and get that bird's eye view of your entire semester. This is your complete roadmap.
And here it is, the whole semester on one screen. You've got all 7 assessments right here, from those little 5% quizzes all the way up to that big 30% project. But honestly, the column you'll probably love the most is that estimated time one. It gives you a real practical idea of what you need to plan for, from a quick 10-minute quiz to a more involved project that might take you 4 to 6 hours.
You know, it's really easy to look at a list like that and see a bunch of hurdles you have to jump over. But that's not the right way to think about it. This is a path. It's a structured guide designed to take you from where you are now to where you want to be, confidently using Spanish.
So let's talk bottom line. What's the total time commitment for all of this stuff? Between 8 and 12 hours. And that's for the entire semester. When you break that down over 14 weeks, we're talking less than an hour a week. Totally manageable, right? It's all about steady progress, not last-minute panic. And that's it. That is the complete game plan for your Spanish class this semester. No more mystery, no more guessing. You've got the full roadmap right in front of you. So, the only real question left is, are you ready to plan your path to success?